We're going to do some cancelling. Let's start off with the basics. Let's think of it as fractions first, because that's where we start talking about cancelling. And we're going to start out by saying we know that's 5/10 is a half, but how do we get there? And we're going to divide the top and bottom by the same thing. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 10 divided by 5 is 2, and that's how we start cancelling. When we introduce letters, we might say that there's 8 of the 7 on the top, and there's, let's just go 8 of the 5 on the bottom, and we talk about how many A's are on top. So we've got, wow, I shouldn't have done 8 of the 7, should I? Is that 7? And that's 5. So there's 7 on the top and 5 on the bottom. Well, each one is going to cancel out, isn't it? And we're going to talk about, well, how many are left over. So you can see that there's 2 left over, and it's on the top. So cancelling, we want to combine those sorts of skills all into the one sum. So let's start with 5x squared y times 3xy cubed on 30 xy, that'll do. And although they start out relatively routine like this, sometimes they get quite big and gnarly, but you just got to break it down piece by piece and treat it like it's easy. Okay, so to do that, we want to do one thing at a time, just one thing. Let's look at the numbers. So what's one number that I can see? There's the 3, and that goes in 10 times. So that gets rid of the 3, and we've got 10. 5 over 10 is going to come down to 1 over 2. So in our answer, our numbers are done. We know we've got a 2 on the bottom. Now let's look at the x's. How many x's are on top? We've got 2 here and 1 here. That's 3 x's on top and 1 on the bottom. 3 on the top and 1 on the bottom. That means I've got 2 left over on the top. And now I've got 4 y's on the top and 1 y down the bottom. And that's our answer. So if you do it one at a time, it just seems a little bit easier.